I'm the vampire. I'm going to eat you. I'm going to eat your blood. I didn't know Arnold Schwarzenegger was a vampire all of a sudden.
A vampire movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger? I don't think anyone's ever thought of that. Because he's fought aliens and stuff like that.
I'm going to bite your neck now. Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. Kyle, good to see you as always. How are you tonight?
Not too bad, Robbie. How are you?
I am doing quite well. It's a beautiful Thursday night.
Yeah.
Temperature is in the 70s, which is perfect, as opposed to earlier this week when it was in like the 90s. It was really hot and just...
Yeah, people without any AC units or fans of any sorts had a lot of trouble. That part of the week, so
it's good that it's gotten nice and cool.
Yes,
cool
down.
Yeah, as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say. We were actually talking about Arnold earlier, but that's for a different story.
That's right.
So for tonight's episode, we're going to discuss something that we haven't really touched on before here on a Couch Talking Sports, which is weird because we've literally touched on anything I think sports related we can think of pretty much.
Including video games and movies and stuff like that, so yeah.
We even touched on wrestling, so I mean that's how in-depth we've gotten here.
Even a little bit of golf, even though we're not like 100% on golf. But
did we talk about curling at one point?
Probably.
Yeah, on our holiday episode, we had that big thing about curling.
Yep. That's true.
But no, so for tonight's episode, what we wanted to talk about was the wide world of racing games. Or racing related sports. So you've got all different types of racing involved in that. You've got your bike racing, you've got boat racing, you've got car racing like NASCAR, crew. Yeah. You've got horse racing. I mean, there's all different ways that you could go when it comes to racing-related sports activities. And so we sort of want to look at it from two different aspects. One is what racing-related sports we ourselves enjoy watching, per se, and then what racing-related sports we would like to try if given...
If we had the skill, if our skill was just unmatched.
Yeah. So I guess we'll start, we'll jump right into it, Kyle. I'll let you sort of go first here. Okay. What racing-related activities do you personally enjoy watching in your spare time?
Oh, man. Actually, that's a few. I actually enjoy, if I ever get, when I get the chance, I do like to watch like horse racing. I think that's kind of epic, when you have to, a lot of times when they place a bet on who's going to win and everything. And
have you ever bet on a horse?
No, I really don't plan on doing the whole betting side of it. I'm a horrible bettor. I can't.
Kyle loses all his money on one horse.
Probably. That's probably what's going to happen. Unless I decide to bet like, $10. Here, just take $10. But,
it might have bought me dinner, but that's okay.
It did. There you go. One less dinner. That's all right. But yeah, no, it's pretty intense. It's pretty fun to watch. I would say like horse racing. I like to watch horseback. That's the right word. Swimming is a lot of fun too. When you go to like the Olympics, the Olympics have a lot of races. Yeah. And I do like to watch like a lot of the Olympic related like swimming and sprinting. Sprinting is a lot of fun. It's a very quick race too, so it's very like easy to jump in and it's over pretty quickly. So you can always you can see a whole bunch of them.
Depends on the race, but that is very true.
For sprinting, for distance, you got to be a little more invested because when you're talking like cross country and like even just on the track and stuff like that. So, yeah, it does require a little more patience to watch, but they're all still pretty fun nonetheless. So yeah, those are some of the ones and NASCAR when I get the chance too. I've always liked to watch also movies like The Ballad of Ricky Bobby, Talladega Nights. Have you guys seen that one?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I haven't seen bits and pieces of it. Yeah, it's a good, pretty good movie. Will Ferrell. Yeah,
It's fun. It definitely, I still like Anchorman the best, obviously, but definitely, well, yeah, like it's just fun watching like the car racing and all that stuff. It gets pretty intense too, you know. But yeah, no, that's about it for me though. So how about you?
I personally, I agree with you on horse racing. I definitely. Especially like the main sort of races, like the Kentucky Derby, the Belmont, the Preakness. I don't know. I mean, I don't watch it like that often, but sometimes I'll tune in because I mean, it is the thing about horse racing is the races go pretty quickly. I mean, it's only like 2 to 3 minutes of racing or something like that. Usually, I mean, it's not that long. So you know, I like watching horse racing from time to time. I also swimming as well. I like watching that as well. Not as big a fan of like NASCAR, but I do enjoy something racing related that we brought up on the show before, the Boston Marathon. I always enjoy watching the marathon, especially since
that's a great event.
It runs right through the town that we're in right now. So it's actually. You know, this year for the first time, not for the first time ever, but like for the first time in a few years, I got to actually go down and watch the marathon in Wellesley Center. So that was kind of nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've always enjoyed the marathon, and so swimming, horse racing. I'm trying to think if there's really anything. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think those are sort of my top three, my sort of main three right there that I watch. If I mean, there might be some other ones mixed in there. There was sometimes during the Olympics, I will find myself like during the Winter Olympics, I found myself watching the speed skate, not speed skating, excuse me, the whatever that was that Apollo Anton Ono did. I forget. Maybe it is speed skating.
Speed skating. I mean, that is a style of. I mean, it is a race.
I forget.
Speed skating.
I forget what exactly it's called. But but no, there are some good ones out there. But I would say my main three are swimming, horse racing, and like the Boston Marathon, so like running races and stuff like that. All right, so now, which ones out of those ones, or out of ones that you could think of, would you personally, you Kyle, enjoy participating in if you got the opportunity?
Well, I would say two. My first biggest choice would be crew. I've always had a high respect for crew. I've known friends that have been on crew. You remember friend Alex from high school? He was on crew actually for a little while after he graduated.
Okay.
And I've always just had a really high respect for the sport. It's a good team sport. It's one of the very few racing sports where you literally work together as a team to get the thing moving. Yeah. So. I'm always about team sports, and that's definitely one of like the biggest. Crew's just a lot of fun, you know. I'm sure I'm sure it has had some pretty intense matches and stuff like that.
Well, each year in the Boston area, they have the head of the Charles.
Yes, which is actually right down the road from my work. So
yeah, no, the head of the Charles is always that's a pretty big crew race every year. I think they have usually in like March or April, I believe, something like that.
Where it's like nice and cool, but not like too cold. Like it's like the kind of like the beginning, end of winter, beginning of spring. Yeah. So it's like the perfect transition. You know, because when you're doing crew, you don't want to do that stuff in the summer. No way.
No, or in the winter.
No, I mean they're both equally bad in their own ways.
Fall or spring are perfect, are good.
Yeah,
perfect times.
You need the transition weather like that.
Yeah, the sort of 70 and sunny type. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, 100%. So yeah, pretty much crew, kayaking, like anything with like a paddle. I love those style of races, and the other one actually, it just kind of came up, and I think it would be really cool to try out is like the Indy 500, like or what do you call that?
No, you're right. Indianapolis 500.
Yeah, like I
for Formula One or whatever it's called. Yeah,
like that style of racing. It's like, oh man, like I would love
I
to
would.
do something like that.
I just, it looks fun on TV.
I mean, granted that I wouldn't.
I just don't I don't like driving fast when I'm driving my when I'm just in a car on like a normal road. I would just I'd be like freaked out, like going 100 or 200 miles an hour around a curvy track. Like I'd be afraid of crashing or something bad happening. I mean, you have to be like really talented to be successful in that sport. I just don't think I would ever want to get behind the wheel of one of those.
No, that's totally understandable. It definitely can be scary. I'm sure some of the car crashes have been pretty horrendous with any wrong turns or stuff like that. But I don't know. I've always just been just kind of fascinated about the speed and all that stuff. So
yeah,
but. Yeah, maybe it's because I watched The Flash one too many times.
Always comes back to movies with you.
Always comic books,
yeah.
Always a combination. But yeah, those are pretty much my top ones for now. So one's a little more calm, the other one's a little more intense.
Daring, yeah.
Yeah, a little more exactly. So, how about you?
I would say probably. There are three that really sort of stick out. One is horse racing.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know why, but if I was good enough to sort of guide a horse, I'd be. I don't know. Just it sort of just seems very thrilling. A thrilling sport. You're racing for a short period of time, but it's just that. It's that rush, sort of. It's that rush. It seems like they get quite the rush, especially coming down that home stretch. It just seems like it would be fun, something that'd be fun to do.
And it gets intense because they put a lot of horses on the track, so it's when you get more competitors together, it's it really you get a lot of close calls.
Right, exactly.
So, you're right. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it does look like a lot of fun. The other one would probably be swimming. I like to swim recreationally. Sometimes, when I've been in the pool, I'll race friends or family members, whoever I'm with. I don't know. I mean, if I was a little bit more stronger, a little bit more skilled. So I mean, that might seem something that'd be kind of cool to do. Swim race, especially I know in the Olympics, the USA is always good in swimming because we've had Michael Phelps and Ryan Lochte and people like that over the years. So that would be kind of cool to experience that sort of adrenaline rush of swimming as hard as you can and trying to break records and stuff like that. That seems that would be fun to do. And also, I agree with you in terms of the crew or any sort of canoe or kayak racing. Yeah. I love to canoe and kayak, and when I especially at my summer job, which is at a camp, we have canoes and kayaks, and usually I'll take out a canoe or kayak when we're down at the waterfront, and I always enjoy sort of paddling around. So it'd be kind of
there you go.
Cool. Although I will say, you have to be very strong and have good endurance to really.
It's a lot of the upper body
strength, canoe and kayak, because your arms, even just paddling, my arms get sore sometimes. From,
I can really
all the paddling and stuff like that. So you have to really have good endurance and strength to be able to pull something like that off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, those are those are sort of my main three right there. I mean, there may be some others that I would be interested in, but really, so those three that if I had the ability would probably be at the top of my list.
Nice.
All right, so we are now going to move on. This is kind of a shorter episode tonight, but that's okay. Because we're just coming out sort of a longer episode last time with our buddy Craig, which we hope you all got to see. Always fun having him on. First member of the On a Couch 5 Timers Club, which is pretty cool.
Craig.
5-time guest club. But so we're going to wrap up here with the monologues. And I actually have one of you remind me going first this time. So for mine, I just want to send a shout out to the Wellesley High School baseball team, who this coming Saturday will be playing for a state championship in Worcester. against Taconic High School. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Is it Tectonic High School?
Nope, it's Taconic. Taconic.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of this place in New York, so never mind.
Yeah, that's they're from Western Mass. But yeah, well, first time in program history, a Wellesley High baseball team has made it to the state finals. And they did they did so this year as the 13th seed in their sectional. They were the 13th seed, and they pulled off upsets against, sorry to tell you this, but they upset Mansfield, the 4th seeded Mansfield team. I know Kyle's dad is a Mansfield High love, which is why I preface it like that. But then they upset Barnstable, who was the 5th seed. They beat Durfee, who was the 8th seed, and then they beat Bridgewater Raynham, who was like a perennial power and was the number 3 seed to win the sectional. And then they beat Lowell, who is very tough in the state semifinals, so now they get a chance to play for the program's first ever state championship on Saturday afternoon. So I just wanted to send a quick shout out to the guys. I got a chance to see them win the sectional title last Sunday in Brockton, which was really cool. And I just wanted to wish them the best of luck. The whole town is proud of you. The whole town will be rooting for you. You guys have earned this. Nobody gave you a chance, and you just continued to fight and battle, and you no matter what happens, you're gonna walk off that field as champions in our hearts, because again, nobody expected this, and you gave the town and your program something to be very proud of this season. So best of luck, boys, on Saturday, and bring it home. Nice. So that's it for my monologue. You got anything for us tonight?
I just want to talk a little bit about if you guys ever get the chance. I know we talked a little bit about during the episode. We talked about like paddling sports, as part of the racing topic, and I definitely
Kyle was so unused to doing monologues that he's having a hard time saying this one.
I know. The one time I actually have a monologue,
he's fumbling through it.
It's not even nerdy.
I'm sorry.
It's not even a dirty monologue. No.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to put you on blast there. Or did I?
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
No, but if you ever get the chance, I highly recommend because we're getting warmer weather now. We're getting like the end of June. Summer's already about to start in about a week, so
bathing suit season.
Yes. I'd highly recommend, just taking your kayak out if you get the chance. If you own a kayak. But also you can also rent one too, because you can also go to like certain ponds, like Morse's Pond. They let you.
Sure. Charles River over in Newton. Highly would recommend their Charles River canoe and kayak club. I've been over there a few times, and it's a cool place. You get to sort of power on the Charles. They're a nice area over there, so I would highly recommend that.
Oh yeah, definitely. And even if you go to like LL Bean, actually there's a couple locations. If you look at the LL Bean catalog, they actually do have some like areas where some reservoirs and ponds, like in Mansfield, actually, for example, where you can just go and you can just take your kayak out. I think it's about $20, but it's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
They give you they literally take you on a trip, and you do get about like an hour or two just kind of around the lake.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I would highly recommend it. If you ever get the chance, even if you don't own a kayak, just go try to do it and just see for yourself.
Believe me, I've had first-hand experience with canoes and kayaks. It's a lot of fun just paddling those things around. I know, there's something something really enjoyable just paddling around a canoe or a kayak.
Yeah, you don't have to make it a sport. I mean, you can make it a workout if you want to, but you don't have to. You can just just sail around.
I agree. Is that it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Cool. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I've had a long week, so
that was pretty good. Though you actually came up with something very decent tonight.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And nothing to do with Superman.
Yeah.
Or comic books.
All right, so that's gonna do it for this week's edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. Quick teaser. For our next episode that we're going to be doing about just over a week from now. It is going to be our annual Cape Cod baseball edition of On a Couch Talking Sports from, as always, on location on the Cape. So we're very much looking forward to that, and keep again. That'll be about a week or so that we will be filming that.
Yes.
So please stay tuned for that. And until then, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and following us. As always, he's Kyle. I'm Robbie, signing off for another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. We will see you next time, everybody. Good night.